trap money penny. This shit got me in my feelings.
Hello there, welcome back to my channel. This is Malondie Mbatha and I'm back with another YouTube video. So as you can tell by the title of this video, today I'm going to be doing exam tips and tricks. Okay, as this is I mean, I've been around for a very long time in this university life thing. So already it's October and we are towards our final exams of each semester. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, we're wrapping up the semester basically. So I'm gonna be giving you guys tips that are gonna help you through the exams, that are gonna help you I won't say get good marks, but improve your way of studying, improve your way of looking at the exams. Yeah. What is that? Okay. So I have a few things that I've written down here. So I'm going to be looking down and talking to you guys. So the first thing that I want us to talk about is preparing yourself mentally for the exams. You need to be in the right place mentally before the exams. Meaning, make sure there are no distractions in terms of things that frustrate you, things that make you lose focus easily. Be it relationships, be it family issues, be it friends and stuff. So make sure that you are in the right place mentally, and some things are just not worth stressing about. So those things, just put them at the back of your mind and focus on what's in front of you, which are exams. And secondly, organizing study plan and study areas. So in terms of organizing a study plan, make sure that you organize a study plan that's feasible, that's going to work out. Do not organize a study plan that's going to be too much. By too much I mean you don't have spaces, you don't have breaks in between, you don't have maybe activities that you do on the side on your study plan. Make your study plan realistic and feasible. Let me just put my phone in flight mode because it's gonna disturb me. And then organizing and study areas as well. If you know that you're a person who studies well, if you're on campus, make sure that you study like ufunda kakhulu when you're on campus. Say for example you get to campus at 10, exam number at 8. Make sure that you use your time correctly. You use your time studying in the library, studying at the LAN, so that when you go back in Lini, since you know what you can't study in Lini, when you go back in Lini, you go back usufundile, just to rest. Pale when you get to your rest or in Lini, I don't know. But yeah, and if you know what you're a person who studies well in Lini, do not waste the time by going to school if there's no need for you to go to school. I mean, lectures, I think this is the last week of lectures. Lectures are ending this week, so you won't have the need to go to school. Do not go to school if there's no need. Just study English, since you know which you're a person who studies well. English. Yeah, well, if your roommate gives you issues, go to a study room if you guys have a study room in your rest. But if you go to your roommate gives you issues and you don't have a study room, you don't have a choice, babes. You gotta go to study English. Yes, what's happening with me? Campusing. Oh god, my hair is all over the place. So moving down to consulting and making sure you understand the content of whatever module that you are writing. So what I know is AMA lecturers, they don't want you consulting go last minute. Say maybe you're writing tomorrow and you want to consult today. I mean, usumfaka go last minute things, you inconveniencing the lecturer and. So consult while there's still time, a week before you write. 2 weeks before you write. You can even consult now because you know the things as you the content as the module, you know the things, or understand. So just go consult, review your assignments, your tests, and see where you're struggling, and then go consult. And then study groups. Avoid study groups and go last minute. You can join whatever group that you're studying in now, or 2 weeks before you write, or a week before you write. But say maybe 2 days before you write the exam, stay away from study groups. They won't benefit you. Yeah, they won't benefit you. So avoid study groups and study it on your own. Go last minute. Like phone day, make sure you understand in different time. But if it's now, do join study groups. And make sure you contribute with something when you get there. Don't just be a para and listen to other kids talking. Contribute, and if you see what the study group doesn't benefit you with anything, leave it. Don't be afraid of my friends and but it doesn't benefit you, babes. You gotta be selfish. This doesn't benefit me, therefore I don't have to stick around. You're willing to learn. Yeah. Those are study groups, because I know with some people, they just come and take the information and then leave. They don't contribute with anything. So stay away from our para, because it's in jail. Move. And then DP and appeals. Right now, I'm sure you have DPs already, or there are modules that keep my DP and just make sure you know I'm a DP. Make sure you know for this module I didn't get a DP, therefore I need to go and appeal. Because you don't want to find yourself waking up externally and then going to the exam hall, and checking for your seat number. I walk on the list because you didn't get in the DP. So make sure you know you got all DPs. Make sure you know where to go if you didn't get ATP. You can go to your faculty offices, do your appeals, or consult with a lecturer. I didn't get a DP, they will take you through the right offices for you to get your DPs. And then we hear when you study. That was before you start studying, or in preparation for your study leave type of thing. So now you're studying. Guys, make sure you eat the right food. You don't wanna go deep on each junk, and each junk is gonna make you tired. You wanna sleep like it's no one's business while you should be studying. So make sure you eat the right food, and even while you're studying, snack on the good and healthy food. Don't snack on don't snack on too much fat or too much sugar. Snack on the good food. Snack on ukudla or healthy. And I know the healthy lifestyle and I say big because we don't have money to buy rice and but if you can buy chips like simple chips and I'm sure you can buy a pack of apples. Rather snack on that. I'm sure you can buy a banana and snack on that instead of snacking in 20 as the food and sugary. Yeah, and then make sure you have enough food, enough water while you're studying. Yeah, and food as well. Make sure you have enough water while you're studying. To stay awake. Anyway. And then take breaks in between. You can't just wake up excited and say, I'm going to start studying at, say maybe I'm going to wake up at 10 and start studying at half past 10 or 11. And then I'm going to study up until 4. That's not realistic. You're just lying to yourself and you're setting up yourself for a failure. So rather, take breaks in between and make sure your breaks are not long. Like you can't be studying for an hour and take a break for 2 hours. If you're studying for an hour, take a break for 15 minutes. If you're studying for 2 hours, take a break for 30 minutes. Make a break go on break, right? And then discipline yourself. If you're telling yourself what you're studying now, sit down and study. If there's someone who's coming up with a plan, let's go out, or let's go or anyway, you won't die by turning down that offer. Like, you won't die. You can turn it down and just focus on doing the study. Be disciplined. If you know you're a personal discipline by your phone, put your cell phone aside, put it on silence, get upside down, far away from yourself. Always go to focus while you're studying. And be disciplined that we study schedule. If your study schedule says you're studying this module on this day, do not procrastinate. I'll study later. I'll study tomorrow. No, stick to your study plan. That's why it's important for you to have a study plan. Plan to follow. And then it's about drinking water. And in terms of energy drinks, like most of us call some energy drinks, most of us call say, what is this thing that people drink on campus? It's not Dragon. I forgot, but it's in an orange can. Yeah, it's not Play, but Reboost, yes. Don't be this color, say Reboost. Don't be this color, say Red Bull. Don't be this color, say Play. If there's no need for you to drink those things, do not drink them. And especially before your exams, like before you go right. Most of people because you're gonna be tired, your body needs rest. If you feel like I need to sleep, take a nap, then wake up and study. That's why it's important to study isikhathi rather than studying go last minute. Make sure you get enough sleep. Like, since right now it's about 2 weeks or a week before your exams, push yourself harder. If it means cross night now, you're willing to do. Pushing, push yourself, manage. But exams make sure you go to bed at 10 if you have an exam at 9. By 10, you're resting, and you wake up maybe at 7 or 6 and get ready for your exam. If you're writing at 2, make sure you're asleep by maybe say 12 or 1. Extremely fresh and be able to go right the exam or right. Get enough sleep. That's important. Get enough sleep, because when you're sleeping, your mind processes. It processes the thingy. The doso ifundile. Zingene kahle kanda and more vuga, like uzoba memory right, refreshingile, and ezokwazi ukuthi ithi take information edge if you want to study exam. But if you don't want to study exam, you just want to remind yourself, your memory will be ready for that. Uzokwazi ukuthi movula into usho, so I studied this last night, I did this last night, I hope this helps you guys, because mina ngibhala izinto that I know they'll help me throughout my X number of years in university. And and now during the exams, like I said, enough sleep. Like, I cannot stress the importance of getting enough sleep during exams, because also cross night and then go right on 9, you feel tired, you can't even think straight, you want to sleep, and then you end up passing out during the exam, which is in the wrong. So get enough sleep during exam. The same maybe you're writing at 9, I got the paper like on 12, I got the paper like on 11. Go to rest, sleep. Study. Don't just go with your paper and then as soon as you pull you go study right away. Like, I can doesn't get kind of like if you didn't get enough sleep. And then regularly check your exam timetable. I can definitely uhambe uye say maybe uye OMSH for those people who are studying AUKZN, you go to OMSH, when you get there they tell you, no, your exam is at SU. There. Now you have to walk all the way back to campus. Can discuss some bill, and then by the time you get to the venue, it's late for you, they won't allow you in, now you have to sit in for the SAP. Imagine. So regularly check your exam timetable, make sure that you know the dates, you know the times, you know the venues. You wouldn't delay. Can you go to Fugufunde, like Subonke, and then Uzio Balango 2, and the exam was at 9. That's just the worst thing ever. So to make sure when check your timetable always, like every time. Or every time. If you have to put it in your study desk, if you have to make it your wallpaper, do it. It's always here. And then now that you've written your exams, check the results now and then. I know with UKZN it takes like a week for your marks to come out, like 5 days after you've written your exam, your marks will come out. Make sure that you check your marks. You know okay, I have a SAP, and then check a timetable for your SAP, check the scope, make sure you study for that, and then if you see okay, I've passed this module, that's fine, put that aside. Then check in my modules, pass this one, pass all my modules, then we go home. Do not go home until I'm at home. Imagine having to come back from Open Gold, coming back to Devon. Like that's just 500 rand in G. Isn't more shit. While I could have just stayed behind and wait with my maximum and then leave. Like 2 months there's no need to rush, babes. I think that's it. So all in all, for your exams, guys, be prepared. Make sure that you're in the right place mentally. You don't have things that you're stressing about. If you feel like you are stressed or depressed, get someone to talk to. Keep anything apart when. And face your exams already. Face your exams fresh. Yeah. And organized is like the best. Organized and be disciplined. Be disciplined in the way which you follow your plan. Be organized in a way that you know what to do, when to do what. I'm not sure if it makes sense. I don't know, but that. So all the best for your exams. Make sure you're well prepared. Go pass, and let's just get these degrees. And a big shout out to this brand. I bought this t-shirt like a week ago, and so yeah, this video features this t-shirt. I hope they give me free t-shirts in the future. Like, this is free exposure. So yeah, shout out to these guys. I'm gonna leave their Instagram handle on the description box if you also want to get yourself this t-shirt. And these are not the only ones that they have. They have like different t-shirts and prints and fine, like different writing and stuff. So I'm gonna leave their Instagram handle with description box down below, and comment down below if you have like something extra, often not extra, something is a sort of a tip or a trick for exams. Just comment down below and help other university students that are on this channel. Issue down below. And if you need advice on anything, just comment down below as well. I will respond, and if someone else also feels like responding, they'll respond to your issue. And then don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and yeah, I already said that. And subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe as well. And what else? Yeah, share the video with other kids. Betty get to the exams buried. Okay, so that's it from me, your girl Malondie Mbatha, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, you found it helpful, and I'm sorry if Kubuti, like the parts in my ways, like my mind is all over the place, that's why I'm calling me there. But I hope news will do something. Okay, bye.
Trap, money, penny. This shit got me in my